Take the next step on your Mac.
Oh, I think we're streaming. Oh, I think we're streaming.
We're live right now.
Yeah. That's okay. We need to give some time for people to get in here. Is this real? Are we doing this?
Oh wow, I just got an alert.
Ayo. All right. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Maybe do you want to? I think they can hear me. Okay. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but we're figuring it out, people. If you're here when you get here, which I don't see anybody here yet, be sure to comment in the chat. That's okay. I'm not actually muted. It's just. I don't see anybody here yet. Be sure to comment. Hey, we're live for reals. So, this is the first time Conspiracy Playtime has ever gone live. Sorry, we're getting to experience delay for the first time ever as we go live for the first time ever. If you're here, make sure you comment in the chat so we know that you're actually here with us. We're going to be talking about how YouTube is censoring Conspiracy Playtime.
Censoring the shit out of us.
Censoring the shit out of us, that's right. And we're going to be going over what episodes are being censored, why they're being censored, and where you can find them, because they're real gems. And I'd be really pissed if we got taken off YouTube before the next couple episodes go live. I can tell you that right now. So, what else could I say to kind of kill some time while we're waiting for people to show up here? Oh, one view. That must be Colby. Not to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but, you know. Oh, let's change the title.
I only reviewed it for 9 seconds.
Let me change the title.
Why YouTube can suck a dick. I'm telling them all.
We're live, baby! Let's see here. Emoji. We need to put a... What the heck?
Put the eggplant.
Okay, fine. So just bear with us while we wait for people to get in the audience. And if you're watching this later, you know, just fast forward. We'll put later on we'll put some chapters in or something so you can just like jump forward and do all that stuff. Okay?
Do you want to put it on my Twitter?
Yeah. Hang on. Oopsies. See if I can spell right.
Oh, I like the way they tell you what it means.
A long, bulbous, bright purple eggplant. Considered lucky in Japan to... Oh, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Because I can do that. A long, bulbous, bright purple eggplant, or aubergine in British English, shown with a leafy stem. Considered lucky in Japan to dream of an eggplant the first night of the new year. Widely used to represent a penis due to its, how do you say that word? Phallic use. The hashtag eggplant was once banned in 2015 on Instagram's large Instagram search function. I did not know that.
That's a great segue.
Huh.
Censorship.
Censoring, away we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you only need one penis for a good time.
Going live.
If you go to my Twitter, we'll get some viewers. I guarantee it.
We'll at least get Phil to watch.
Okay. Oh, we didn't do a thumbnail. That's okay though. Save. All right.
She just put Adolf Hitler as a thumbnail.
We need
These are
to.
your headphones, but I don't think it'll matter.
Oh, yeah.
Cross streams.
Because they're the same.
My mom will probably call. I tried to call her.
Okay, Twitter. It's kind of funny because we're putting headphones on, but I can't. We're actually.
Oh, we
able
don't
to hear
need them, do
we?
we?
Don't really need them. No. Unless we're gonna watch something.
No, I don't think we need to.
Hashtag. That. I don't know. You say it how you would say it. I don't want it to be
Oh, really?
like too
You sure about
robotic.
that?
Yeah, because otherwise it'll sound weird. If it's coming from me. If y'all aren't following Conspiracy Player on Twitter, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
About that.
Sure.
Okay, so did you link it?
Let's see here. Where's the link at? Share. Copy. Paste. Huh. I thought it would for sure show it as a actual.
Click on it.
Make sure it actually works.
Well, I mean, just the tweet
yeah.
itself.
Oh.
If you click on that, just
Oh, okay. There it is. Cool.
See, it'd be nice to figure out how to embed it to where it's just the plain video.
Oh, I think it's got to be. You got to upload the actual MP4.
But you can live stream to Twitter, like through that
Right.
website.
And we could probably do that through this OBS. I mean, it says that we can. Let me just see. Is anybody here yet? We've been live for 8 minutes and there's nobody here yet.
That is tripping me out.
How much of a delay there is?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not reaching
pretty,
up right now.
It's pretty wild, huh? Maybe if we both get on it, is your personal on? Oh shit! Hopefully it's still live. Hopefully I didn't just screw that up by pressing the back button. I don't think so. I think it's probably still going. But yeah, I think. I would really love if a couple people would kind of pop in here before we start talking too much here. I was thinking.
Give my Twitter followers a moment.
Yes.
All 100 of them.
Give everyone a moment to catch up here.
Call your baby mama.
I think she's driving right now.
Priorities, man. One person's seen it so far.
Oh, good.
That's the new function Elon had.
I know, right? You can see how engaging your tweets are or are not.
I'm actually glad no one's seen him. It doesn't make me feel so bad that no one likes him. Some of my retweets get hella likes or views because I just...
Right, you do it on a popular.
Yeah. It's a good way to get some... Dude, have you seen this Andrew Tate video?
That's not real.
Yes. This is him.
No, it's not. I don't believe it.
This is him.
I mean, I could, because he's probably actually a really good dancer.
He is, and that's what he's showing. But if you saw the song he's dancing to, look at the dudes behind him. He doesn't give a fuck.
Would you? If you were him?
I mean, he's gay as shit, so I'd just own it too.
You think he is?
Oh fuck yeah, he's more closeted than Lindsey Graham. That's harassment. We should stop.
Careful. Although, would it be harassment if you're harassing somebody who was canceled?
It depends, you know, who's doing the, who's saying it's harassment and who are you making fun of. I'm sure that matters. You could
Because-
probably say all you wanted about Andrew Tate and YouTube wouldn't give a shit. But if you defend pedophiles and
This says one person's watching right now.
I'm sure that's me.
It might be. Well, I'm now a new viewer, but what's interesting is it says concurrent viewers is concurrent? Is that
Hey,
concurrent?
if somebody out there is watching who's not
Hey! Remote neural monitoring. No, it's me. Hey, no politic parties. I agree with your statement. Political parties. A podcast about remote neural monitoring.
Yeah, that was the one you did about
Was that all about Russian
Operation Pandora.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know who this is, but that one blew up lately.
You want to talk about RF? Radio frequency. You know what? I've been digging into a little bit of EMFs. And what's up, Jake? I want to get somebody on the podcast who kind of specializes in EMFs because I think it's a really big topic that needs to be talked about. Well, and I mean, come on, we're walking around with cell phones in our pocket every single day, except for Mr. Colby, who's got a oh shoot, send us a message. ConspiracyPlaytime@gmail.com, or that's okay, we're all self-taught. What's the other one? hello@conspiracyplaytime.com. Yeah, shoot us a message and we'll get you on the podcast. Because I'm really interested in it, and I am curious, like, how crazy I need to get, like how tinfoil I need to get, you know? Because on the one hand, I don't want to have to buy a whole bunch of products that are, you know, EMF guard products or EMF protection products, because some of that kind of seems like a racket or too expensive.
You know, there's a guy that lives in Ashland, which is very close to where we are. If you want to dock us. There's Phil. I told you.
Oh, nice.
We could at least get Phil on if I put it on Twitter. Hey, buddy. Good to see you in here. But anyway, there's a guy in Ashland that sells like lead-lined stocking caps. And,
Lead-lined.
well, it's not tinfoil, but it's supposed to be able to take out 5G.
Well, and I mean, the rabbit hole is kind of interesting because it's like you could paint your walls with some special stuff, and then you have to put like grounding strips on the wall, and I mean, I know that some people are more sensitive to it than others, and then there's people who go down the rabbit hole of like magnifications or like electromagnetic frequencies. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of figuring that out. Microwave auditory effect. Oh.
Is that from 5G? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and see, that's the other thing is, with all this radiation, are they able to infiltrate the mind more easily when we're being hammered with all this radiation?
He's lucky the CIA hasn't tried to recruit him.
Maybe they have and he doesn't know it yet.
Well, we got like 2 people watching, I think.
6 views? What?
Yeah, we thought we might just be talking to ourselves tonight, so thanks for stopping by if you are here. And the main topic is going to be about censorship and what we're going to do about that and where we're going to put our videos. He'd work with them if they asked.
Would you like infiltrate them from the inside out? Well, while y'all are here, we want to say before YouTube cuts this live stream for any particular reason, to make sure that you subscribe to the email newsletter. If you go to conspiracyplaytime.com then you'll be able to sign up for our newsletter, and you would then be able to, if we get kicked off YouTube, that'll be the first place we tell people where we're going to next, which we've already got 2 strikes on YouTube, and if we get a 3rd one in the next,
3 months?
80 days, basically, then we're gone for good. And, I mean, maybe we'll make another channel. We'll be like Zach Hubbard, where he's got like 20-plus channels. But
I'd prefer just to get the fuck off YouTube myself. That's kind of where I'm at, because I don't want to dance around that shit at all.
I know. It's just hard because it's like, this is where people are at. This is where the mindless
If they want to
zombies are
follow
at.
us, they'll follow us. If they're mindless zombies, I don't give a shit. So I want to ask Phil about something.
Oh, the strikes. What are the strikes for? Yes, let us tell you what the strikes are for. Because this is exactly why we're live streaming this sucker right now. Because we're going to show you exactly what it is and what they're saying is going on.
Don't pull up my porn tabs, damn it.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. Okay, so y'all should be able to see the screen here. I can take these off for a minute because we're not really listening to anything. So, what are we doing here? Studio. So, an active one. Okay, so let's... This is not new, right? Okay, warning. Yeah.
This is the first one that ever got taken down, and it was with Davey Wavy from Red Pill Cartel. We breached the topics of taking the jab in order to be able to go to work. And that's all we said, pretty much.
But this guy who you were interviewing, he was pretty well known for getting taken off, right? He said that
he told me around this same time he was starting to get warnings on... if you want to show the thumbnail, you can go to ConspiracyPLAYTIME.
That's what I'm trying to find.
If you just start a new tab,
Oopsies.
you...
If I go to content, right, it'll show it?
No, they take it down.
I thought it shows right here. What?
Yeah, you can go to our ConspiracyPlaytime.com though and pull it up.
Oh, okay, okay.
So anyway, Davey Wavy had been really severely censored on Instagram, and they were starting to put warnings when people would view his shit. You were viewing somebody who spreads misinformation.
And this was on Instagram.
And yeah, and as soon as he was telling me about that, I noticed that, oh wow, you can still see the thumbnail though.
Well, yeah, right here.
Yeah, so that's Davey
Red
Wavy.
Pill Cartel.
And I don't know. We did breach the topic of mRNA shots. You know, I probably shouldn't say that while we're live, but
I mean, I think when we're live, I think it's going to be harder for them to shut us down.
so that was our first strike, and that was back in March, I think.
This was, wait, where it is?
Right there.
September 16th. So for medical misinformation. And then on December 29th, this one, I'm so pissed about this because it was such a good interview.
It's still a good interview.
It
You're
is a
acting like
really
it's
good
gone.
interview.
It's not gone.
I know. I'm just pissed that we weren't able to get some of it out on YouTube.
It's on Spotify and it's doing all right.
Okay, so there you go. You can listen to it on Spotify and you can actually view the whole thing. Let's see here. Spotify. Conspiracy Playtime.
You need a secretary. Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah. Let's see.
Does anybody out there think that Jamie is Joe Rogan's CIA handler?
Oh, right on. Look at that. We gotta
Dude,
learn
we
more
get
about
we get those
COVID-19.
on pretty much like any episode that we put up.
Pretty close, yeah. Also, actually, what's his name? The guy that the next interview coming out, he gets a lot of them for Sovereign Citizen, and that's all I'm going to tease about that one for right now. I might tease a little more later, but you can actually watch the video version of it on Spotify also. We're like Joe Rogan up in this bee. This is a great episode, I think. I was really excited to have this conversation with this guy. Let's see here. How do you...
It should be off and down to the side.
Can you guys hear that? Let me know if it's like totally blown out. You're logged out. Come on.
I don't use Spotify on my computer.
Yeah, I don't use it either.
I use it on my tablet.
Yeah.
So
Well, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's weird on the browser, but if you have it on your phone.
you're gonna fucking get us pulled down if you play some of that. I guess.
Well, I think it wasn't necessarily just saying mRNA shots. We were probably talking about the reasons why you wouldn't want to drink the juice. Let's just say that. So the other one that was most recently polled.
Phil, I will answer your questions here in a second if you're still around.
So I submitted an appeal for this one because this one was the Franklin scandal episode.
Cyberbullying?
I know, right? It's so
Larry
weird.
King needs to be protected by YouTube, I think.
So this was one from a while ago.
This was from back in the fall of 2021.
Yeah, so this is one of our OG episodes here. Let me know if I passed it. Right there. Episode number 14. What a number. March 14th. Ayo! Pi. The currency of the elite, the Franklin scandal. This is a great episode, and I think we actually, part of it had to, wasn't it split up, or was that a different one? I think?
No, this one, but we do play a lot of that Conspiracy of Silence documentary, and so when I first saw that we got taken down, I wondered if they got us for that. But it is not what they got us for.
But no, it's for harassment and bullying, and what's interesting...
Cyberbullying!
Is when I went to go... When I went to appeal it...
You can have sex with kids, but if you talk shit about people doing it, then they'll pull you down.
I know, right? It's like, who are we harassing? The pedophiles?
I guess.
I mean...
I didn't say anything bad about anybody else.
So I submitted an appeal. We'll see where that goes.
That's not going to do shit.
So until March 29th. So if we get another strike before March 29th, we're gonzo.
That means we're going to get taken off YouTube.
Yeah, they're going to delete everything.
I'm
All
not
the
being
videos.
optimistic about there being a chance of us making it to that.
That's
day.
we would have to basically ghost ourselves in order to make that happen.
The episodes that we have in the pipe coming down in the next few weeks are definitely going to get us taken down.
Yeah.
I can't believe the episode with John Gusty is up right now.
Which one is that?
That's the guy that used to be in the music industry.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Yeah. I've only listened to parts of this, but this one is really good. I mean, this guy's got quite the insight of the music industry, right?
Well, he's into he was a performer, and then he was more on the record producing side of things, but he's very knowledgeable. I know that Phil already watched that episode, but I kind of was gonna tell him to if he didn't, because they have a lot of knowledge that crosses paths. Hey Phil, what do you mean? Was she kicked off YouTube? Lindsay? You know who she is?
Franklin's a third rail topic. Third rail.
Yeah,
What's third rail?
he said the same thing about 5G, so that's what I was going to ask him, what third rail meant, because that guy's way smarter than both of us combined.
I mean, I only got about 2 brain cells working back and forth here, so...
So Lindsay from Rogue Ways, I interact with her on Twitter. She's made appearances on Tinfoil Hat, as well as Davey Wavy, who got our first episode taken down.
Okay.
She's awesome.
Is she from the Rogue Valley?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I'll have to look into it. Hopefully it's accessible on some other platforms. I'm sure it is. So, well, we'll be in good company when YouTube finally kicks us off. Let's say that much.
So make sure that y'all go here and enter your email address so that we can spam the fuck out of you. Just kidding.
Shit, I'll send Jeremiah's penis to the first 5.
Did that link come through? Why is it red? That's weird.
Because we're in the red, baby.
Maybe because that's our name. Yeah, make sure you sign up for the email list. Thank you, Phil. We'll be sure to send out a blast for our other platforms, and I'll try to be better about sending more consistent emails, but I'm a horrible emailer.
He's working on a house he just bought, and his girlfriend's pregnant, so Jeremiah doesn't
Fiance.
have a lot.
Fiance.
His wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would really like to double down on Conspiracy Playtime as a brand, and I think that we have a lot of ground to cover. I think that we're kind of tackling this conspiracy movement with a little bit more lightheartedness than most. So, I think that we've got a good...
And we like to call people cunts when they're acting like a cunt. So
Yeah, and I think we're both not really serious about this whole thing too much, because it's kind of like, at the end of the day, you're still going to sleep in this meat suit, so...
I do it so I don't fucking suck on a lead pipe. Keeps me alive. That was a joke. That was not a cry for help. If I kill myself, it was definitely the Clintons.
Yeah, if you got a necktie around your...
A
around
red
your
scarf.
girdle. Yeah.
Jim Jeffries is allowed to. Can you expound on that, Jake?
Jake from State Farm, are you wearing khakis?
What's that? I don't even get the reference.
You don't get that reference?
Is it a commercial?
It was the commercial with State Farm where...
Oh, say the C word.
Yeah,
so me saying the C word is actually what got me removed from Twitter permanently. I had to hijack his fucking account that he set up for Conspiracy Playtime to get back on there. I was done. I couldn't get back on, and I'm back, but...
Here's Colby's Conspiracy Playtime. Whoop. Where did you go?
Got so many goddamn tabs. Oh, God.
So be sure to follow him.
And that's a new account.
So who knows how long that'll last.
And it will be a matter of time before I call Hassan Piker a cunt again. I just try to ignore his bullshit now, so...
I mean, if we were in Australia, it'd just be another day.
You fucking cunt! Yeah. Phil says the Clintons never met someone they couldn't conceive of having whacked. Yeah, Phil, if I go, I'd say you should bar up your windows and stay inside. Because you're the one who taught me everything I know.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this radio frequency topic. I'm fascinated already.
Yeah, he says he gave us his email, so we'll be able to get a hold of him.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen... let me see if I can pull up the... let's see if I can do it live!
Fuck it, we'll do it live!
So, there is a... Let's see here. I don't remember what it's called. Like, cell towers... Hear me is what I'm going to say. There's some website where you can enter in your address. There's Tower Genius. There's another one that I liked. Find my cell tower. Cell reception... You tell me, is there one specifically, Jake, that you use? I can't remember what the one that I found. I don't think it was any of these ones.
5gmatch.com. You want to hook up with your local 5G tower, call match.com.
I don't really want you to do...
What are we on right now? What is this bullshit?
I don't know, but apparently it sucks because...
Oh, that was supposed to be showing us where 5G guys go?
Yeah, so where you can... enter in your address, but apparently
that's not it.
This is not working very well because I didn't let it
That's
use
like the
our
Spotify logo.
A little bit. I didn't let us use our location.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't want these
haven't used it regularly.
Grifters to know where we live.
Signal booster. Find my cell tower.
That's just...
Well, there's one.
This is not for the topics we want, right? This
no.
is really...
Well, this is about kind of if you want to find cell towers.
I want a conspiracy website. Did you know they're putting one in Ashland next to Wells Springs?
Oh, wow.
And that bitch is petitioning it. So this lady, she owns this, it's like hot springs are beneath this little place. It's like a hippie resort. I call it hippie soup. You can go sit in there. And she's kind of like off, on her own little trip. And she's petitioning people, or signing to get this 5G tower plans. Nip it in the bud. I don't know how much luck she's having. She's kind of a psycho, but she's right about this topic.
So this is the one I've used a few times, antennasearch.com. And you can see who the owner is of the property.
Where's this?
This is Portland.
Oh.
Interesting. This was working differently the other day, I remember. Oh, here we go. So like this one's owned by the city of Portland. So here's what's interesting is there's a lot of these that are owned by the city, the state, the county, or like the railroad company. Let's see, like water, sewage, all these really interesting characters.
Why do sewage company or utilities out?
I think because they transmit your meter data back with these towers.
This isn't just 5G then.
No, this is not just. This is just. These are crazy. These are antennas. Let's see if we go home here. We hit more info. Towers, tall structures where antennas are placed. A typical tower may hold multiple antennas for various companies, versus an antenna is the actual emitter of the signal for various radio services, including cellular, microwave, etc. Now, what's really interesting is these cell towers. The company will actually pay big money to be on the very top. So you actually have to pay more money to be on the top of the cell tower than to be second or third.
Everybody likes to top. But
Providence Medical Center. That's interesting. Let's see. What do they say? So what's cool is they actually tell you what the height of the structure is. They'll even tell you. I think they even tell you sometimes what kind of antenna it is. Oh, well, this is a tower, not a radio.
Where is that? I could see my house. I could see Russia from my house.
Crater Lake Avenue.
So that is very close. That's just 2 blocks that way.
So like this one, Quest Corporate. This one is also a tower. God dang. Okay, let's go ahead and hit antennas only. Show me the antennas. So this one, this will actually show you what type of antenna it is.
Pole.
Structure type pole.
Get on the pole, baby.
I could have swore I was on here the other day and I was seeing like what kind of antenna it is.
You've been Mandela affected.
Could be. Could be. But yeah, side tangent on radio frequencies as I'm trying to figure that out. Project Emerald from MIT. It's a panel channel that can replace all medical... What?
Gather your vitals.
We
got to get this dude on, Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, you're coming on.
Satellites are not part of the communication infrastructure now, big time. So I actually had Starlink internet for a while. And
he's part of the problem.
I am.
He gave Elon his money.
$110 a month. It wasn't cheap. But when you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's damn good internet.
That's not much more than what, you know.
Well, and isn't the FCC, aren't those guidelines like pretty expired also? Like they're, because I'm pretty sure like your phone manufacturer says you shouldn't put it in your pocket. But I think that it probably shouldn't be within a few meters.
Okay, well, I've got a good story about that. One of my good friend's husbands had testicular cancer. He had his right nut removed, and his doctor said, "You put your phone in your back pocket, don't you?" And he said, "Yep." In your right side back pocket.
In his back pocket.
Yeah, back. So
God damn it.
It's only.
See, I thought my tush was gonna absorb some of that.
Your
tissue.
ass is like this.
I know.
My ass might be able to absorb that fucking frequency, but. So anyway, yeah, the guy's doctor, medically trained professional in cancer, knew that his phone is what gave it to him. He couldn't say it out loud. He just kind of told him, you know, this is what I think. So.
Wow. Huh. Did we lose Phil?
If Phil's still with us, I'm kind of wondering.
Phil, where are you?
I want to know what a third rail topic is. I have a good idea. I think it's like that rail that gets you off the rails.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting one.
It's
the one that takes you off the cliff that wasn't built?
Maybe.
The bridge that wasn't built? Still here. Okay, good. What's the third? Are you afraid to say it?
No, he's not afraid to say anything. This is delayed. You understand that?
I know.
Yeah.
The school in CT.
Connecticut.
Third rail school in Connecticut?
You know, it's a school in Connecticut.
Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah, that one chick that's hanging.
There's another one. Southridge.
So these are all just like taboo topics, basically?
Yeah, I do want to know what third rail means. I do think it's like that rail that takes you off the tracks. But
the one where you go, hasta la vista,
Seth's
baby.
rich, man. I mean, Phil and I had a long conversation about how his parents even kind of were, you know, not wanting the news media, Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity, to talk about it. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Sandy
Pizzagate.
Hook. Whoa. I'm a Sandy Hook. You meant Pizzagate.
That's the
electrocution. Got it. So okay, that makes sense too.
Oh, okay. Well, it can come after me. I don't really care. See, part of me thinks that the louder you are, the less you have to worry.
Don't tell Bill Cooper that.
Yeah. How about Jeff Rentz?
Okay, so
Do either of you know
Cappy.
Jeff Rentz? Because I don't know if he's still. Is he still? I'd be curious if he's still broadcasting because he kind of disappeared for a little
Jeff
while.
Rentz sued Alex Jones. Or Alex Jones sued Jeff. I think they sued each other.
Yeah.
I used to do yard work for Jeff Rentz when I first moved to Ashland and give him rides to the airport, and that motherfucker's a crazy dude.
This guy makes a lot of money on ads. Look at this. You have to scroll.
Does he sell vitamins?
And at the moment when you realize you took...
He's a troll.
He's always got really good...
Is that David Icke down there?
I think that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, but these are all ads,
Monica
I think.
Perez interviewed David Icke.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of ads on here, and I don't know if he sold it, because, I mean, there's, like, more ads than ever before, dude. Where's the headline? Where's the news at? Here we go. Here's where Now, what's interesting, Jeff Rent's official channel, see, I don't think that he's actually broadcasting anymore. 1 year ago.
Did he's like if David Icke had sex with Albert Einstein?
I would love to talk to the man.
Dude,
I talked to him on the phone for 20 minutes or something like
I
that.
could
It was really
go
interesting.
tell him, hey, I used to give you rides to the airport and rake your yard, man. Remember me?
His house is still for sale.
I have a goddamn conspiracy podcast now. Come on, brother. He might. He might.
So, what's interesting is I actually it's been reanimated and restored into closing. So what's interesting is I actually found out about COVID from here originally before it was talking about how there's this crazy virus going on in China, and that's what kind of got me a little freaked out was reading it here first, and then it came here and I thought, oh God, is this what they were talking about on this conspiracy?
And then he started working with me, and we figured out in no time that it was bullshit.
So what I don't like about Jeff Rentz's website though is it's like almost too basic. Germany's gonna go from 80 million to 28 million in 2025. That's a
Hast du einen Steifen? Your dad just
United
texted
States. Oh. Is he watching live?
me. Watching it now. Can I get your mom's phone number? I told you. When you get a chance, I'll give her a call and let her know I enjoyed meeting her.
Nice.
I can't.
Hi, Dad.
No, I bet you he's watching that link that I sent him last night.
That
John
could be.
Gusty interview.
You know, I'm an interesting guy, Daniel Estuli. That's not. That's not the guy who does Dark Journalist, right? I know his name is Daniel. If y'all aren't watching the Dark Journalist, y'all are sleeping.
That name sounds familiar to me. Daniel Estula, I don't think. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lithuanian.
The Bilderberg Group. All right. Yeah. I'm all about those Bilderberg groups.
Jeremiah sprung over Bilderberg.
I think it's fascinating.
It is fascinating. Alex Jones used to yell at them through his megaphone.
Fucking globalists! They're making the frogs gay!
Sorry if we blew your ears out. I don't know what this mic picks up.
I don't know either. Close these. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, Jeff Rentz, an interesting website. I don't know, an interesting website. I don't know. He was trying to sell this website in 2019. So I don't know if he actually sold it or not.
Doesn't look like he's too current.
Let's see. When was this? Oh yeah, and see that. A lot of the stuff.
He just reposts shit.
Yeah,
He
basically.
used to write stuff.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be doing it anymore. I can't say. Oh, look.
Oh yeah, that's probably where I found it.
Click on it.
That's the one that we were just on.
It's the same fucking one?
Yeah, that's probably where I found it the first time.
Oh, stupid.
Daily UFO sightings.
Mass animal die-off.
See, these are all just ads though for these other websites.
See, this is really like where you want to go if you're turned on by death and despair.
Or if you like just smoked a big blunt and you just want to like be like, what, bro? What are you talking about?
I don't know if I would want to go here if I was super high.
No?
Fuck no.
You'd go buy all these purifiers and these
Exactly.
pills and
I'd
these
be
books.
like $2,000 later because I was so paranoid.
What is this? Move to the safest area in the U.S., Southern Oregon. What? Do a search for U.S. nuclear plants or prime military targets. There are none, and you're upwind from all danger.
Sweet.
About 100 miles from the coast, with 3,000 to 6,000 foot mountains all the way. Many homes are ready for immediate move-in. Don't wait.
Who the fuck's this guy?
This is the guy who's probably listed Rence's house. This is probably Rence's real estate agent.
And we'll let you know something. The house has not sold.
It is not, but it's like $2 million.
He wants one of his fanboys to move in there.
I mean, it's a pretty dope property, but I mean, I won't show you guys on here because I don't want to dox them.
It isn't dope.
It's got a train.
What's that mean?
It has an actual legit train.
Like his wife got a train handed him by cops. That was in the news this week. Did you see
Yes,
that?
it was. No, I mean, there's a legit mini train. Have I not shown it to you?
I don't know why you think that makes a property dope. That makes it
Because
like,
you could be like,
dude, I can
come
go.
on, kids.
No,
let's go ride on my train.
That's creepy. There's a pizza restaurant in my hometown that has a train, and it's not a great restaurant. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, I guarantee you that this is the agent that is selling his property. Look at that! That's his right there!
Dude,
it's his house!
We are doxing.
Oh my god!
We're doxing Jeff Rance. Oh, Eagle Point.
Do you think he's got a place?
That's that way. No, this is just other
Other
properties.
listings from this guy.
Yeah.
Central Point.
So, come to Southern Oregon if you want to escape nuclear holocaust.
We're at the bottom of the state, about 5 hours from Portland. And we're still getting their politics down here.
Yep. Antifa purple hair.
When was this posted, I wonder? It doesn't show. Crazy. Well...
Is that doxing?
No, because we don't have his
I
address.
saw the fucking road number in the back.
Oh, I'll get the fuck out
I'm
of here.
kidding.
I know.
I mean, is there anything else?
Ashland, Oregon, that's where Mike Rupert was for a while. Oh, really? Well, that's where I was born and raised.
Mike Rupert.
Who's that?
Google it. Dude, Phil is an encyclopedia. Next time he comes on, you should try to be here.
Spoke to him. You spoke to Phil. Phil spoke to, spoke to Daniel. Okay.
Okay.
Rince might have done what Drudge did.
Yeah.
Sold off the domain name and cashed out. Yeah. So he actually, Rince actually had Rince.com for sale.
Somebody could have bought it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, because it was for sale for a while in 2019 for like, what was it, 200,000 or more than that? I mean, it was a decent clip, and I actually called the guy.
I thought it was like $500,000.
Maybe it was. It might have been $500,000. Well, hey, Jake from State Farm, if you move to Southern Oregon like that real estate agent guy is saying, you could have beer with us right here live, and we could talk about all the things that are screwed up in the world.
But I'm moving.
He's the one that confronted
Okay.
in the Contras.
I
Ooh.
should know that guy's name off the top of my head, see? Instead, I know who Tom Hanks is and Riley Reid.
Oh, my God.
You did too, or you wouldn't have had that reaction, motherfucker.
I like to say that I am clean and sober from all that garbage.
He likes to say it.
I
Did you
am.
notice how he worded that?
Proud to say. Is that,
I'm proud to say I'm sober from sobriety.
I think that the Triple X is going to be the demise of our civilization. It is keeping you locked into the Matrix.
Triple X
plugged in.
instead of Vin Diesel movie? I agree. Vin Diesel's gotta go. Riley Reid can take his place.
I'll let me share the screen for you guys because I'm pulling this up here. Oh, April 13th. Oh, hope that wasn't Friday.
This last one was
He was
yesterday.
a L.A. police officer. Is this the same guy? Activist, journalist, political activist, and peak oil
Yes,
awareness
this is him
advocate.
for sure.
Huh?
Go down. I want to see like
New white trash music. Wow. New white trash discography.
Yeah, here it is. Here's what Phil was talking about.
okay.
Activism. On November 15th, 1996, then director of CIA John Deutsch visited L.A. High School for a town hall meeting. Rupert signed his own death warrant. That's not what it says. But if you're on Wikispooks.com.
Oh, I found a new one. I found a new one. I found a new one for Wikispooks. God, what was it called? The icon is like an iceberg.
The tip, just the tip.com.
Wikisource, I think is what it's called. Wikisource.
Oh wow.
A free library that anyone can improve.
Well, that can't go wrong. How many weeks before
Well,
someone's saying the N-word?
Let's see here. What should we find here? Should we look up the one that was taken down? The Franklin scandal.
That's what I thought you were trying to say. Didn't want to step on your thunder. Jeremiah, entertain our listeners for just one A.
I don't know how to spell.
Scandal has an A in it.
Oh, showing results for Franklin scandal.
There you go. It's
Oh,
got quite a few links.
yeah, but is this actually...
No, this is Ben Franklin murdering people and burying them in his basement.
Man, I would love to get somebody on who knows about all this ancient stuff. What I'm curious
Dude,
about...
I got Matt from the Great Deception podcast coming on. We're going to talk about the World's Fairs.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
hidden history. You should try to be here for that one.
I'm down.
All
Tell
right,
me
I'll
when.
let you know. I'm waiting for him to get back to me.
The week of the 20-something, though, I'm not really available, so... We got doctor's appointments and jury duty.
All right.
I got jury duty.
We'll have this conversation when we're not live streaming.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
have jury duty?
Yeah, isn't that amazing? They actually,
What would
for the
Brandon
first
say?
time... I know, right? He would have said, "You signed that thing? What an idiot."
The man with one red shoe. Yep.
Maybe if you guys said do your own research in front of content. Maybe. But I think, I don't know, I feel like at a certain point saying that doesn't matter when you say slurs like we do.
Jeremiah loves the N-word.
I don't know. I mean, we could certainly try it, but I don't know. I mean, you know what I say to that? Start your own YouTube channel and try it for yourself.
Do you have
I'm all-
do you do any content creating there, Jake?
You could say, "Hey, I'm Jake from..."
Who's that?
Oh, who's that?
Mazzolini.
That is quite the name. I don't even know how to pronounce that because I'm going to butcher it.
He
3
has
vids.
his- Hey,
Okay, that's a start,
that's all
man.
you need. What's your plug your shit here?
Well, it's probably this right here. Right? The non-political
Yeah,
party.
you're so much smarter than me.
The derp.
Does he mind if we show it?
Oh, that's a good question, huh?
Jake, do you mind if we go to your channel?
Yes, sir. All about RF and getting blasted with it and trying to protect yourself.
yes,
Okay.
yes, he minds. That means no.
Or does that mean...
Just kidding. Go
Go
for
for
it.
it. Okay.
Michaela
Oh.
Peterson. She's one fine piece of ass, eh? No.
Not since Andrew Tate hit that shit.
Sorry, Jordan. We love you.
She doesn't look very good in that one.
Whatever, dude. She looks good.
Is this
always.
somebody else, though? I don't know. She looks different.
That's her.
10 subscribers. Hey, you're getting there.
Double digits,
Hey,
man.
you're doing one episode a month. Just
And
keep plugging
We
along.
only have 150 subscribers, so
Yeah.
it's not that much more. Really.
Here, we're gonna pop yours in the chat here so you can
Go check this guy's
follow
stuff
them up
out,
if you
man.
want to learn about radio frequencies.
Tinfoil hat.
Yeah,
What else
tinfoil
do
hats
we-
become real.
What else do we need to talk about?
Oh, okay. So I want to talk a little bit about just a little teaser. Shadowbound for life. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just by your screen name alone.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Let's see. Am I still sharing this? Oh, my goodness. So, I mean, you're doing pretty good. 48 views for only having 10 subscribers is pretty good.
It really is.
I can see if I can help you with some, like, YouTube SEO stuff, right? I mean, it looks like you're doing pretty good with having the description there, multi-channel RSP shield that I made. I would maybe even add a little bit more to the description here, saying like radio frequency blocker shield DIY.
Yeah, because he wants to get shadow banned even more.
Well, hey, you know,
I'm kidding.
part of it is first get in front of the people. You're getting comments, so that's good. And then let's see, suggest shashing, arch develop the. I mean, it looks like you got good. Wow, What? Electronic harassment caught on video? Oh my god, we gotta play this. Put your headphones on.
This is a video within a video, everybody.
Yeah, wait, can you all hear this?
I can.
I know you can, thank you very much. Tell me, can you guys hear this? I'm trying not to get banned, exactly, yeah. Okay, we got too much of a delay here, probably. Can y'all hear it? I need to know if I need to adjust any settings. I think that I do.
You need to adjust settings.
I think I need to add audio output capture. Wait, no.
That sounds like it would be the one.
Media source? No. Audio input capture? No. Huh.
It would be output.
I would think that it, well, yeah, but there's nothing showing up there.
Well, maybe it's working.
Maybe it is.
So anyway, what else did you want to talk about? You said.
Yeah. So
Everybody check out Jake. I almost called him Jacob. Jake's channel.
yeah, please do. That sounds really fascinating.
He's going to come on
And I look
Conspiracy
forward
Playtime
to-
at some point.
to talking to him about all of this. Maybe let me watch this one so that I. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about our episodes that are coming up to like build some hype up it, you know, just to get you guys excited about what we've got coming down the pipe.
Lube it up a little bit.
You know, a little foreplay is good. That's what makes, you know, a little foreplay is good.
This man knows what he's talking about. He's expecting a child.
So I want to talk about the episode that we just recently recorded, and then Colby can talk about some other ones that he's got in the can or got ready to go, or that you've got lined up. I mean, you got this recent one you need to edit, and then is there another one you have recorded, or
No.
okay?
We've got
So
several. We got the
we got
one
some
you're
more
going
lined
to
up.
talk about is coming out next week.
Okay.
How to be a
So
national.
yeah, so next Friday we'll say. Should we say next Friday? That will have
It'll
us
be
up?
Friday at the latest.
Okay.
As long as you got the thumbnail ready.
And as long as we're still on YouTube,
Well, you can find it in other places. We'll also.
conspiracyplaytime.com/sign up with your email. Becoming a state national. If you've ever been interested in the sovereign citizen movement or exiting the matrix, basically saying F you to the man that is known as the United States government.
Nobody who watches this show would want to do that.
No, y'all like to be under the thumb of the government, right? Y'all are very happy to pay your taxes to go to the corporation known as the United States of America. This episode and the guest, Brandon, he sent me down a rabbit hole that I don't think I'll ever see straight again.
He ruined Jeremiah's life.
100%. Because once you know this knowledge, you actually are fucked, quite honestly, because you then know the knowledge. So then you can't become
Phil, I hate to correct you, but sovereign citizen is an oxymoron.
It is, and we find out.
I got lectured on that
Yes.
by two different people recently.
So, sovereign citizen is kind of it's the movement that's happening, but as you'll find out in our episode, it's actually kind of a double negative because it's like saying you're black and white. You can't be sovereign and a citizen at the same time because a citizen is basically a slave. Yeah. So, again, this episode is going to come out. You're gonna blow your mind.
You're gonna blow your own mind.
Yeah.
When you watch it.
And then once you become aware of this knowledge, though, I have to say that it's a little bit dangerous because you're probably going to kiss away a good week of your life because you're going to be like, whoa, hold on. I just got the tip here and I need to go deep because what we cover in the episode is like just the cherries on top, and it's led me down a rabbit hole, and I'm super grateful that we had him on as a guest because I think it's the answer to a lot of the bullshit that's going on in the world today. Don't pick your nose on live camera, man. Come on.
It's okay as long as you don't eat it.
Oh, well, or, Jerry Seinfeld would say, I was just itching. It was the wrong angle.
I was not just itching.
It
was up my nostril.
Okay, that's fair then. As long as you own it. Look out for that episode coming down the pike.
That'll be next week.
There was near the end of the episode, it took a left turn, and man, I'm excited to have him back on again to talk about this kind of third rail, maybe.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for that. I'm excited to get that out to y'all and get this knowledge out there. I think it's kind of the key to kind of everything that we talk about on the podcast. I don't know. What do you think?
I'd say a great deal of the topics we cover are in the same, at least, river of this topic. And it's not something that I've looked into yet. Like Jeremiah just said, he's lost about a week of his life, as if he had that to lose. But he's probably not going to register his baby now. Is it safe to say that? Have you had the talk with the old future missus yet?
Yeah. We still need to have more conversations, but it's definitely leaning towards let's let them decide as an adult if they want to sign their life away and get a birth certificate and a social security
And this
card
might
and
all
stuff.
sound very radical at first.
Oh,
but
100%.
I mean, it is. But the reason it is because there has been some radical shit pulled against people. And it's not that, unfair to be radical back.
Yeah,
and,
I think...
And this is not violent. This is not breaking any laws.
No, this is claiming your human nature. The Organic Act.
Organic skin. What's that?
So this is one... So another thing that we wanted to talk about was that we do want to bring back or have a few deep dive episodes, kind of like our old school episodes, like the Life Log, the Franklin Scandal, the Port Arthur, where we take something and we go deep. One of those is going to be, I think I would like to talk about, I believe it's called the Organic Act. Although, of course, I'm not finding it here.
I thought that was when just all these hippies decided they wanted stickers on their food that said organic.
Probably pretty close.
So what is this thing you're talking about without pulling it up if you can't find it?
There we go. The Organic Act of 1871.
You did cover this in your episode about
the
history of Washington, D.C.
Right. And actually, I'd kind of forgotten about that, and I did want to talk about that.
Brandon was put in touch with us. I guarantee it.
Yes. So, because I was very intrigued with the history of the Washington, D.C., and he kind of talks about Washington, D.C. and how it's basically like another country, and that's where everything is located, including your citizenship. Well, do I want to go there? Okay, one last teaser here. Yeah. All of your shit is in Puerto Rico at the U.S. like IRS, Treasury, something like that, or the Treasury Department in Puerto Rico. Kind of mind-blowing stuff. So anyways, one of the things that I would like to do a deep dive on, kind of to remove the side tangent, is the Organic Act of 1871, which is when the United States became a corporation. So, a lot to go into that.
Yeah, you're going to only hear about 1776 when you're in a high school history class. No one ever brings this up.
Right. No, of course not. Gosh dang it, where the heck am I?
You're doing pretty good. I mean, Jeremiah's busting our live stream cherry right now, and I'm kind of impressed at how well he's doing. Pull it up, Jamie.
But yeah, I mean, do you want to talk about any of the episodes that you have in the can?
I've got some fun ones coming down. I'm going to talk to Davey Wavy from Red Pill Cartel and Julia from Cosmic Peach. We're going to go through all the Stanley Kubrick, our man back there.
Oh, yes.
We're going to go through his films and dissect the ones that are relevant. I mean, they all are, but there's some really big ones that are relevant in the conspiracy scene. And just the man himself, his life, his vision, his art. And we're going to probably get into some esoteric Hollywood in that. There's a few episodes that I've got lined up, but probably not close enough to do teasers right now. I definitely want to get Phil back on. And Jake, of course, going to be a first-time guest. I'm also going to be reaching out to some of the people like Jack Allen from Conspiracy or Just a Coincidence. Project Cheney possibly is going to come on with Phil. She seemed down when we were talking about it in our Twitter thread. So we've got some returning champs. Other than that, Disinfobation took a week or 3 off. And I've got an episode of that I'm editing tomorrow, and I'm probably going to have that out tomorrow night or early Monday morning. I don't know how many of our listeners cross over. We have at least a couple, the really sick fucks that listen to us.
I was gonna say, I feel like Disinfobation is like the whiskey,
Yes.
or like the.
This is like drinking a beer, and
Yeah.
Disinfobation is like boofing a shot of Firewater or Everclear.
Ooh.
And you know how that goes.
Ooh.
I mean,
Some jungle juice. They've actually got jungle juice in a can now. Have you seen that?
that's very fucking racist.
Do
Do you have to have monkeypox to drink it? That's what I want to know.
So one thing I wanted to talk about is
All right, Phil's down.
Phil's game. Cool.
Yeah, so we'll try to have him on with Cheney, and if not, I'd have him on. I think even having Jack and Phil on at some point would be good. So lots of possibilities, lots of ways to mix it up.
I'm curious how many of y'all would like to support Colby in getting out of his 9 to 5.
No, what are you talking about?
So what I'm saying is that I would like to create some merch around the Conspiracy Playtime brand, and I also want to see how many people would support the show monetarily.
You think we're there yet?
I think we could be. I mean,
I don't know. See, I like that it's free.
well, hey, no,
I'm not arguing with the merch.
No, see,
the merch thing is.
I think
a good idea.
100% the whole thing should be free all the time.
No.
I just want to see if anybody would be willing to throw a few bucks our way to kind of help produce the show more frequently. I think that, unfortunately, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but the reality is that money rules the world, or the perception of money. And when Colby is having to slave away at his 9 to 5, he can't edit episodes nearly as fast as if he wasn't having to rely on the hand of his feeder.
I feel like such a whore right now. Sitting by my pimp.
He needs to bite the hand that feeds him.
I do think that there are certain options that we could pursue.
Because I want to go big with Conspiracy Playtime.
Yeah,
Really.
I
Like,
mean-
I want to be bigger than fucking Flagrant or something like that. Like
Flagrant. Oh,
the guy who interviewed Jones.
I thought you were
Alex
gonna
Jones.
say the bad word.
Oh, no. I want to be bigger. Like, I want us to go big because I want to show that 2 idiots with a podcast can spread awareness towards these fringe topics.
And their butt cheeks.
Sure. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. So I want to go big with it. And so in order to do that, the reality is that at a certain point we need to monetize this in order to make it so we can go all in, right?
Well, I mean, I'll put my foot down and say, well, we'll never do ads,
Fuck no.
and we'll never not have at least the vast majority of our content be available for free.
Yeah. If anything, maybe we do like live streams free, or live streams in the community, right? But I think I'd still like to do these
Oh, it's
live
kind of what
streams.
Jason Dean does. Getting back to one of our episodes that got pulled.
Okay, yeah.
He mentioned that.
So that's kind of where I'm sitting, is that I want to explore. I want to come up with some designs for some merch. I want to do some coffee cups, maybe some beer koozies or something like that.
Stickers.
Stickers, would love to do stickers and patches and stuff like that. But I want to get some creative with that.
Conspiracy Playtime condoms. You put them
That
over.
reminds me of like
put
the
them over your
Seinfeld
head
episode.
when you put on your tinfoil hat.
Do you remember? Did you watch Seinfeld very much?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them at
Okay.
some point. Yeah.
Mark Maron, Mark Maron is, he's kind of a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, I stopped listening to his show a while ago. And no offense to anybody who still likes him.
I did stop also. I think his peak was interviewing Obama. I think that was peak.
See, he is a badass and a podcast legend. That is right.
I mean, he definitely, let's be real, he is one of the OG
He's a trailblazer.
podcasters.
He's right up there with Adam Curry and Joe Rogan.
Rich Roll's definitely taking the cake on...
But no one cares about him because he's a vegan.
Definitely whiny little bitch. Yes. But yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna go big with this. I am gonna make this the year of Conspiracy Playtime.
Really? This is news to me.
I know.
Joe Rogan is also awesome, but I mean, I've got to see him turn pretty corporate, and I still do tune into his episode for the guests.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he's not anybody that I'd ever pass up if he was interviewing somebody I wanted to listen to, but he used to be in the rotation quite frequently.
Yeah.
And
I think I got a little upset when the cut started happening and when it wasn't live anymore. That's when I got a little...
well, he actually talked about something that Jeremiah and I lived through, which was the fire of September of 2021. It ripped through these towns that we live in. Jeremiah actually had to move his RV because...
No, I didn't, actually.
Well, you had to get out of
I
there.
evacuated.
He had to leave his RV there to possibly get burned up.
Yeah.
And we got to experience firsthand this chaos, and there was Antifa involvement. There was these...
there was so many people starting fires.
Dispatchers would tell you that there was people calling in.
I was listening to the fucking radio that day, and there was multiple calls of fires being started that day.
So Joe Rogan reported on that. The next day, he had to fucking apologize for spreading misinformation. When I saw that happen, because I got to see that shit with my own eyes, and then I got to see Joe Rogan get slapped on the wrist for covering it. He apologized and kind of made a joke out of it. Yeah, I'm just real stupid. Jamie, how's it feel to fucking have to be with me being so stupid all the time? I shouldn't have talked about that. That's kind of when I was like, all right. He's always seemed like he's gotten big enough to be controlled, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's no doubt that people at Spotify or YouTube call him or his manager and say, hey, we're going to take this episode down if you don't address it. If you don't talk down upon what you just talked about, we're going to pull this episode.
Well, let's not forget, after the N-word controversy, he had to remove over 60 of his episodes from Spotify.
Yeah.
First, he was saying that he's the one who did it. Just the other day, I saw him talking with somebody, and he admitted that Spotify did it. So, anyway, this is not a Joe Rogan episode, but our point being that Mark Maron is not just a whiny little bitch. He's also a trailblazer. You want to cover anything else before we go? Or if any of you in the chat have anything that you want us to talk about, we would love to stick around longer if there's a want. My mom just texted me.
Yeah, and my fiance is telling me that don't forget we're watching a movie tonight, so I need to go home soon.
Jeremiah's got to go. So if there's anything, we'll talk about it briefly. If not... thanks for stopping by.
I love this live thing. I think we should do it more often.
As long as you can stop by.
Hey, I'm happy that you were able to catch it too, Phil.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. At the last minute, it just occurred to me that I should put it on Twitter, and I'm glad I did. Thank you, Jake. You rock also, buddy, and we'll look forward. I guess you're going to email us.
Yeah.
Jake, if you're on Twitter, that's also a good way to get in touch with us. I'll be probably able to respond way quicker than Jeremiah probably will. So.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it for tonight. Glad y'all were able to join.
I didn't know we were going to go for an hour.
I didn't either. I mean, talk about crushing it. Yeah, maybe you should email conspiracyplaytime@gmail.com or hello@conspiracyplaytime.com. That'd probably be best. That way it's just front and center in Colby's inbox.
Or hit me up on Twitter if you're there.
Yes.
Either way.
Man, this thing needs to focus. Do you notice that? Maybe it's because we're both kind of slightly... I'm sitting back. Lean back! All right, y'all. Well, stay strapped or get zapped, and hide your kids, hide your wife, because they're coming out for you.
Love you, everybody.
Nice, dude. That was fucking dope.